by 17. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 56 yards, touchdown. The Dolphins come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Norris.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bills first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Second and 12.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28.
It's a gain of 29. And the Bills first down.
Up the middle they go. It's Norris. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Norris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
We always talk about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he was the AFC Player of the Week, and looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. And with that last completion, number 491 on the year, even though this is not a category most people follow on a year-to-year basis, that's going to break Tom Brady's mark of 490 set back in 2022. So he adds the cherry on top to what has been a tremendous campaign. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right.
Josh Palmer, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the third.
makes the score Bills.
That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And a short pickup to about the 25.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A short one there, caught by Granson. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Shipley. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Shipley again. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Wrecking the defense there was Brandon Smith. Back to stop him before he got to the line of scrimmage. Moore, the man in motion. To throw, it's Allen. There's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Jalen Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Norris. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
The score, Bills 31.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9. Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll set up to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Allen going to throw. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Norris. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Norris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's another Bills first down.
On first down, Norris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Norris. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense and receiver Devontae Smith set for this next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 67 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith with the ground. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 7. First down, Eagles.
A run on first down with Shipley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A gain of 9.
Throwing is Hurts.
And 6.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Once again, it's Shipley. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
I know in this spot they have to be thinking to themselves, let's go ahead and go for it right now. We don't know if we'll get another opportunity. But if you trust your defense at all, you kick the field goal and maybe have one more shot later.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they've converted their first 2 fourth down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Palmer going in motion right. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. The Bills on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over first and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Eagles. First down. A gain of 18.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Eagles, first down.
They go play action with Hurts. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
Third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well of time there, and now fourth down. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This from 54 yards away.
54-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 96 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
49-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Second and 4.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Allen from the gun on third down. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Brings him second and 2. At the Eagles' 29-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Up the middle they go. It's Norris. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Touchdown! A great play there. Standing alone with a new second touchdown. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Eagles 34.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now second down and a few inches.
It's second and inches.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. Now second and 4.
Smith. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one complete to Naylor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buffalo, they continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 15-1 on the year. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.